Oh, g'day scrappers. Thought I'd pour myself some copper Australias today, and it's actually not as easy as I thought it was going to be. See, as you can see up the top here, the copper just won't go into that little groove. Doesn't matter what you do, it just won't push into that because it's just too narrow. And even all the very fine details, yeah, just too narrow, and for the copper to get into all those little grooves, but reasonably okay. Just picked up this from eBay recently. Wasn't cheap, probably about 30 bucks, maybe might have been 40 or more, can't remember now. But yeah, they're okay. And I even tried stamping some, but you just don't really see the stamping really well because it's not perfectly smooth. So I thought I'd leave most of them just as they are and unpolished, just so if I ever feel like polishing them up, I'll do so. I thought I'd just have a bit of fun and maybe pour a few more now. It's kind of hit and miss. So I probably get one of these for every 3 that I try. So I keep just putting them back into the mold and melting them back down. Because I only just clean them up, if they were really polished really well, shiny, they'd actually look quite pretty. And then you could probably stamp them with something like that, I don't know. But I was thinking, if I get a few more made, I might give away a few by the end of this video. See if anyone wants one. I guess, some of my Australian... See, this one here I made a few days ago. And as you can see, it's the shine goes off it because copper, tarnishes. So it goes like a chocolate brown after a while. But yeah, before that, I would probably, really polish it up and stamp it or something. But anyway, I'll pour a few more now. Yeah, see? It just won't go into that top groove. And that's the problem I've been getting. So when I've been getting pours like that, I just put it back in and start again on it because it's nothing like an Australian, the map of Australia, if it doesn't have that top point, or at least a bit of it. So we'll just try again. Okay, let's go again. A little bit better, but no, not very good, that one. But as you can see, it's it's like 1 out of every 3 or 4 that turns out all right. And this one, yeah, it doesn't. This one, it might be okay once I take it out. Like that's that previous one. And yeah, it's not too bad, just needed a bit more on this side, a bit more of a top. I'll keep trying. Okay, that was good. Much better. It's about as good as they get. Yeah, don't know why these ones are a little bit rough on the top, not as smooth, but that'll just have to do. So that one's okay. I'll just use up the copper that I've got in the crucible. Maybe we can make 1 or 2 more. But you know, I don't mind them. You know, they're just a bit of fun. Nothing. I'm certainly not going to try and sell them or anything like that, because you know they're not perfect. But if this mold was bigger, so this is only like it's about 3 inch by 3 inch. If this was like 6 by 6, then the detail would be a lot further apart, and I reckon you'd be able to get a much nicer pour. And I'd also like them to be a little bit thicker than that, and kind of make a really, you know, like a kind of a big one about that big and about 1/2 inch thick. That would be really great, but the only way I could do that would be to get a custom mold made up, and that might be, you know, pretty expensive, but I might look into it. I actually tried to do it with silver, and none of my silver ones turned out, so I'll stick to copper with this mold. But I did get a few other molds recently. I got a bigger rounded mold, so, and they're making large buttons like this, really nice, beautiful button, this one. And so I'm pretty happy with this mold. I think it's about a 2 ounce rated in gold. And also I got a hex shaped mold, but probably a bit too small. I'm not really getting good pours out of this one, but I'll just keep practicing. I actually did some silver ones, didn't get many. So that's one of my silver hex. So quite nice actually, the silver. So yeah, not bad. And also done the silver in the larger buttons. And so these are about, or nearly, you know, about an ounce and or nearly 2 ounces actually. So yeah. All right, let's pour a few more of these. And because of the detail, that they don't come out that good, but yeah, that's not bad actually. That should polish up okay. The front of it, yeah, looks like just that bit of borax that I put in, that'll come off. So that one's good. So I think my best angle is just doing it about like that, so it pours into that direction. Well, that was actually the first time it actually went right up into there, but it turned out as a crappy pour anyway, because it just it's a bit low. I've got to raise this up because I'm not getting the right angle. I'll raise it up onto these next time, and that way, yeah, I'll be able to pour it a little bit better. Okay, so I've raised it up. We should have enough copper in there for one more pour. Okay, well, that was pretty good. I think that one, it's definitely going to be good enough to polish up, so I'm happy with that. Yeah, looks like I've got enough copper for another pour, so I'll just let that cool and I'll drop her out. Oh yeah, this one's good. Oh. Yep, this one looks like it's going to be a good one, that one. Happy with that. Okay, I think we've got, I can do one more, I think. That one's pretty good too. Might even get another one. So, yeah. Again, it's not going to go up to that top part, but that's actually pretty good. Happy with that one too. Hopefully it'll polish up okay. But, you know, like I do with all my copper, is I don't like to polish it up to a fine polish. You know, I prefer it like a rustic look, but some people, you know, like to polish them up really shiny, and that's fine. Smooth it all out, make it look really Mickey Mouse. So yeah, so if I'll probably, you know, like I said, I'll polish some more up, and I might give away, say, 5. Okay, so if anyone, any of my existing subscribers want one, this one was stamped, but I'm not going to stamp anymore, because what happens is I get a good one, and then I stamp it, and then I ruin it by not stamping it really good. So I'm just going to leave them blank, most of them, and you know, people can stamp whatever they like on them. You know, it is pure copper, so no worries about that. So yeah, let me just pour the last one, and I'll polish up the ones that I just did, and we'll see what we got. This should be the last one. Any leftover copper I'll just put into this. Okay, perfect. Even got not a bad little button out of it. It's not too bad. But yeah, again, one of the things that I might be doing wrong is putting too much copper in the crucible to start off. Like, how many did I make? 6 or 7. So yeah, I might just reduce the amount of copper that I put in, so I can sort of control it a little bit better. Seems to pour better. Don't know why. Really nice. These are really nice to stamp, and you know, kind of like ancient coins. And that was all that was left, that little dot of copper that I dropped out. Excellent. Yep, this one's good, really good. There you go. God bless Australia. Let's have a look at what we ended up with. Okay, well, interesting. Got 8 done out of one batch. I didn't expect that, so I'm definitely going to reduce the amount of copper that I put in to only do 4 at a time, because you know, it's you know, the first ones that I did, this one here, it's just going to be interesting to see. It's didn't turn out very good because it's got some overpour here, but that can be filed away. It's just got swirls in it, so be interesting to see how this one polishes up. This was the second one, I think. Again, it's got, you know, quite pronounced swirls, so they're interesting. This one, very thick. It turned out really good. I'm really happy with this one, so that's definitely a keeper. This one here might need, yeah, a little bit of filing on the edge. Not too bad actually, so I'll keep that one. This one, yeah, it looks kind of okay. I'll keep that. This one didn't turn out very good here or here, so it was like a double pour, so that's going into the copper melt bucket for another time. So they're all interesting. This one turned out really good too, so we'll polish this one up too. And this one turned out terrible, like a double pour. It didn't really, it went right up, the first one that's ever gone in, but just, that's a terrible one. So scrap, we'll remelt. And the button, well, I just do buttons like this, you know, it's not really a perfect button, but it's just a ready to go for the next melt. But I just want to, this one here that's got a lot of swirls, I just want to polish it up a little bit just to see how the swirls turn out, or whether they just disappear. All right, well, how am I going to show this? Hopefully you can see it. The swirls are still kind of there, it's just sort of swirling around. It almost looks like waves from the ocean coming in onto Australia. I don't know if you can see the finer detail, but it's definitely there. Just want to, I didn't really put too much time into polishing it up. In the back, you know, it's okay. But yeah, this one's a really unusual one because of those swirls. It just looks pretty interesting actually. And well, the rest of these are going to polish up really well. This one's about the best one that I've probably ever made. Yeah, it's gonna look pretty nice actually, this one. So there you go. So if anyone wants one, it doesn't matter where you are, you can be anywhere in the world. I don't mind sending one out to you, but let's see, I'm probably going to keep the swirl. I've got another one here that's kind of got swirls as well, I'll polish up. So I'll probably give away 2, 4, 5. So 5, yeah. I'll give away 5 Australias. So if anyone wants one, you know, just comment below and just and I'll just pick out 5 of you from the comments. Just you know, I won't do like a random draw or anything. I'll just pick out 5 people. There are some people that have been subscribers for quite a long time, so you know, I might pick out a couple of those people that seem to comment on most of my videos. So alright, there you go, Pure Copper Australia. And this one is stamped e-waste Ben, but it's not a very good one. So if anyone wants the one with e-waste Ben, you can ask for this one. It would certainly come up good if you just, you know, polish it up a little bit and, you know, give it a little file down here. But yeah, and yeah, as I said, in time they go like this, they go like a chocolate, and they'll keep getting darker. That's copper. And yeah, all right guys, Well, hope that was a little bit of interest for you. I'm just having a bit of fun here, making myself Australia's. Keep scrapping, and as I said, comment below if you want one of these. Please mention that you do want one, and I'll pick 5. So there's not going to be enough to go around. So yeah, just 5 people, and I'll pick 5, and I'll put the people that I selected in the comment section in a few days' time. All right, guys, catch you next time.